Welcome to another exciting edition of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Papergoy, and I did it. I'm no longer, as of the end of the month, going to have an anchor store. As we all know, eBay has done a lot of changes with the number of listings and all that sort of thing, and I've taken a look at it, and I'm saving a fair amount of money. I had 15,000 items up, and they moved it to where I would end up with 10,000 items across all categories, but 75,000 free items in select categories. And these select categories are collectible categories, which is primarily where I list items at. So basically, realistically, there is zero chance I can go from 15,000 listings up to that. So then I took a look at the lower tier of store. And in the lower tier, I can get 50,000 listings across collectibles, but I only get 1,000 items across all categories. So I was taking a look at it, and I'm trying to run the math. And then suddenly I found a little tool that will help you as well if you want to run the math. And if you look in your eBay, you'll see something or other that looks like this. Promotional offers, and that gives you all the information that you need. Now I've got the Anchor Store subscription, and it says that I have 10,000 free listings. Now the nice thing about it is that is where eBay will take the items that are not in the collectible category. Down at the bottom it says additional monthly fixed price ZIF in select categories. Those are the ones that are collectible. So basically what I did these numbers over here are not the ones I worked off of, but it's actually pretty funny because it's working out exactly right. I'm doing this video on the 20th. I looked at my numbers on the 10th. And on the 10th, in the Anchor Store subscription, which are the ones that are not free to you as a collectible, I had 800 items that I had used. So I ran it out and I said, look, list across the month. It's pretty random and what's listed at what time. If you figure that out, I have 800 items that are going to cost me money potentially. I will have 2,400 for the month. Well, now 20 days in, I'm at 1,630 used. So basically I have 2,400 items that are not going to be part of the collectibles 75,000 or 50,000 items. So what I did is I ran the math. And you go from having the subscription on the Anchor Store of essentially $300 a month down to having the subscription on the lower store, which is roughly $60 a month. That gives me $240 in my pocket. Now, one of the changes is if I do list something at auction that's not in the collectibles category, it will cost me 15 cents instead of 10 cents. Slight difference because I do list a lot of things at auction, but at a nickel an item, not a huge difference. The other difference is it will cost me 10 cents an item for every item over the 1,000 that they give you for the lower store. Well, if I've got 2,400 items, that's 1,400 items over at a dime a piece, $140. I'm on the other hand going from $300 to $60. I'm saving $240. Basically, when I ran everything, including the additional auction cost, everything across the board, it's going to put about $70 a month in my pocket additional, which the only thing that I'm losing is I do not have Anchor phone support. I've never had a lot of luck calling eBay. I don't call eBay very often, and they do answer to Facebook. So I'm getting $70 more in my pocket on average for really doing nothing. But, and this is the big but, when you take a look at your subscription, they will charge you an early termination fee depending upon when your subscription is up. And this is one of the few times everything ended up working out nicely for me. My subscription in my current Anchor Store was up September 1st, which means I can change as of September 1st with no penalty. You need to take a look at what the penalty will be for you and run your own numbers. And again, like I said, it's nice and easy. You just go to the promotional offers and you take a look at the Anchor Store subscription or whatever your store subscription is, and it will tell you how many items that you have used and kind of multiply it out, assuming you list, regularly throughout the month, et cetera, and then compare it to the difference in store fees. Most people, if you're listing in the collectibles area, will work out well downgrading. I know a couple of other people that does work for. I know one person that it does not work for. Now this person it doesn't work for does not list in the collectible categories as much. So for that person, they would actually lose money by downgrading their store. But again, an extra $70 to $80 a month, say $80 a month times 12 months, we're talking almost $1,000 extra in my pocket just by downgrading the store. And should things end up changing, I can always move the store back up. But every month I've got an extra $100 in my pocket. So you need to take a look at your store size, and see when your subscription is up. And when it comes up, make a decision. You may find yourself saving a fair amount of money if you list a lot in the collectible categories. Because let's be realistic and honest. Whether I get 50,000 or 75,000 free collectible listings, as things stand now, it doesn't matter. I've got 15,000 total listings, so about 12,000 collectible. I'm not listing 38,000 collectible listings in the next couple of months, and I'm not listing 63,000 collectible listings in the next couple of months. So it doesn't matter on that end. It's just too many listings for me to be able to use. So I might as well go down a tier and save some money. And hopefully that helps you, and hopefully now you know how to find it. And if you need any help, by all means, contact us, and we will certainly walk you through it and analyze the things for you and tell you what's best for you. Until next video.